Definitely another tutorial. Excuse my frizzy fuzzies. I really don't care, honestly, but I know some people be like, oh my gosh, she needs to slick her hair down. It's natural. So I'm going to be doing my final look for the convention. I said I was going to do 2 natural looks, 1 affordable, 1 high-end, and then 1 that actually matches the outfit I'm going to be wearing. I know it's all bundled up, but this is the outfit I'll be wearing, one of them. And it has this really beautiful floral design on it. So I'm going to base my look off of these colors. Aren't they beautiful? Y'all like my new background? All the Sephora bags I saved from shopping over months. Before I do anything, I must prime my eyes, and for that I'm going to use the ABH primer. If y'all haven't tried this primer, you don't have to, but it's pretty good. It's pretty darn good. I was looking through some of the stuff that I got in my PR from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I noticed that they had an eyeshadow primer before. I can't pull it out now because I put it in my kit, but those little pencils that they have, that they be using under people's eyebrows and stuff, those are actually eyeshadow primers, according to the packaging. So this is technically their second eyeshadow primer. Yesterday I tried to film a get ready with me. I'm going to try to stay pretty true to color with this floral print. So what the palette I'm going to be using is the MAKEUPSHACK palette. This is the Rainforest palette. This is definitely a must-have if you are someone who wants to venture off into color. It's super affordable, and Rocio has a code. It's Rocio to get some money off. I'm going to start with my Alyssa Edwards palette, and I'm going to use the shade Dream It, and I'm putting that all over my crease. So I'm going to start out here like I always do, pressing this in. And when you're working with vibrant colors like this, doing this kind of technique, you want to make sure that you're not creating a sharp line. You see how that is? Make it kind of fuzzy, you know, and start lower than you're anticipating the color to be. That way when you make it fuzzy, it doesn't wind up being too blown out, okay? I did film a video on how to blend your eyeshadows like this, doing I call it inverted blending, because you start with the darkest shade instead of the lightest one. So I did make a video on that if y'all want to check that out. I'm bringing this all the way up, Notice how me tapping it out really does help with softening the edge so that I don't have to worry about sweeping the color away. Something to keep in mind, people. And when you're blending the edges of colors like this, make sure you use the very tip of your brush. I like to wipe my brush off a little bit, and I'm using the very tip of it to further soften that line. Is that how you say that? Further soften? To soften it some more, to blend it out some more. The struggle is real with blue, y'all. This is a very dangerous tutorial I'm doing right now. Blue does not like to blend for nobody. I'm going to use this baby blue right here from the Rainforest palette, right on top of that. And don't be shy about layering them on each other. I know a lot of people feel like when you layer colors like this and they get on top of each other, it's just like, why is it laying right on top of my other color? But it really needs to, because if it doesn't, then they're not going to blend, you know? It's looking a little ratchet, not going to lie. I'm going to blend this out, or try to, because like I said earlier, blue blends for no one. So this is going to require a ton of patience. Another way around this is to just use blue on your eyelid, which I didn't want to do because I wanted to use the brighter colors from the dress. But blend it out. I like to blend out the top first and then blend the color into the crease color. Does that make sense? So like, for example, I'm going to blend out the top of this blue first, and once I feel like that's blended enough, I'm going to come down and start blending the blues together. So I'm going to pick up a little bit more of the blue, the baby blue, and then just blend it into the dark blue. And you can always start with the baby blue and then add the dark blue. Either way, you're going to be struggling, honestly, because blue just is not that girl. She just doesn't budge for anybody. But it still irks me that it's not blended. It's like, how dare you? Okay, I'm gonna finish blending this out and then I'm going to do my other eye and I'll be right back. I don't know why, but it looks like there's a line. Like on camera, it looks like there's a line right here, and then in the mirror, there's no line. So weird. But this is normally why I avoid blue. Okay, let me at least wipe the sides. It's like bugging the mess out of me. So I'm gonna take my Anastasia Beverly Hills waterproof cream color and I'm going to apply it to my outer corners. And the reason why I'm doing this is because for me, blue tends to get patchy around here. So I want to put a base down before I lay the other blue on top. Then I'm just tapping it and blending it out. The reason why I like using this cream color is because it doesn't pick up the eyeshadows around it. Usually, I haven't had any trouble with that yet. Especially when I'm playing with tricky colors like blue and purple and green. Having a black base comes in handy. Before I do anything, I'm going to take a little bit more of my blue, the Dream It blue, and just blend it into the black, especially on this eye because this eye is a lot darker than this eye. Now what I'm going to do is take the darker blue from the Rainforest palette, this one right here, and I'm going to lay it right on top of that because even though the black looks nice, I don't have black in my dress. Again, taking my blending brush with a little bit of Dream It, I'm just going to soften that edge. Now I can move on to the cut crease, to the cut crease, to the cut crease, my favorite part. Again, with my ABH primer, and I'm using my cut crease brush, the one that I list in my description of every video. I did this the other day, so I'm going to take a teal-ish turquoise shade. It's a shimmering one, and just press it in. And then I'm going to cut my crease again. Voila. So I'm just going to come through and cut the crease again. When you're doing this, this is when you want to decide if you want to have an angular shape, if you want it to be square, or like traditional cut crease type situation. Tap your primer in, keep your eyelid low if you have folds and stuff like me, and then drag the edges out. Drag her by her edges. But you also want to make sure that the base stays even. I'm going to start with yellow, only because yellow will blend into blue better than orange will. And this is the yellow from the Rainforest palette. And I'm just pressing it in. And I am allowing the yellow to overlap the dark blue. That is okay. That is how you'll get them to blend. Then, very important, tap out the edges of the yellow, okay? Don't just let there be a solid line. Tap it out, try to make it blend. Okay, so now I'm gonna take Supreme, this color. Please don't look not peach. Oh, it does, okay, great. And I'm gonna layer that right next to the yellow. This is gonna create a combination of peach and orange on the lid, and then I'm just going to tap it into the yellow. Let them mix. And I'm just going to take headliner. This is the white shadow from the palette, and lay it right next to the peach. And voila, that's it. Very weird looking, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm proud. I am still proud. I'm gonna take some eyeliner because I've been enjoying eyeliner lately. And I'm just going to clean this up. Try to make this look a little bit more decent. Eyeliner kind of reminds me of glitter. Like, if your eyeshadow sucks, put on a bomb winged eyeliner. Can't nobody say nothing. Now what I'm gonna do is clean up the sides. Actually, I'm gonna try to blend it out on the sides. Let's see. Alright. Okay, so anyway, this is what it's looking like so far. I'm not proud of it. But I'm going to finish my face and I'll be back to put on the lashes. Y'all have to pardon me. My nephew is in here playing with my speaker. But anyway, I'm going to take my Darkside eyeliner today, put it on my waterline. Because personally, I feel like with all the colors on, especially the white on my inner corner area, having a little black eyeliner will anchor the look. What I'm going to do is take my KATVOND eyeliner, actually, and I'm just going to connect it to my lower lash line. Alright. So for my lashes, I'm going to use these EYAWO lashes from ALLURE by AV. I'm going to pop these babies on. I don't know why the air is on when I turned it off. Okay. I feel like I look a little... Okay, that makes more sense. This is the final look. Even though I'm not satisfied with how the yellow blended and everything else, I think it turned out pretty neat. Like, it's not the most amazing look in the world, but it's aight. It's cool. So, thank you guys for tuning in. Anyway, I hope that you learned something from this or that you enjoyed it. Please comment down below and let me know what you want to see next. If anything, if you have any requests or something you're specifically interested in, drop a comment. And I will see y'all next time. You can subscribe right here and you can watch the next video right there. Hey, did you click yet?